So when I first started in international education, I had no idea of what the industry would become. I just thought I would go to Japan and teach English and see what happens. I never went to Japan. In fact, after 28 years later, I still haven't been to Japan. I'm Stephen Connelly and I'm the latest recipient of the IEAA Distinguished Contribution Award.
The winner of this award for 2016 for Distinguished Contribution to International Education is Stephen Connelly. Stephen has over 25 years of experience in international education in Australia and overseas. He was one of the first to go on national record to say that we needed a national strategy for international education in Australia.
We have a national strategy now for international education, and I think the outcomes of that strategy need to be that it locks in international education as a significant part of Australia's contribution to the world over the next 10 years. One thing that I didn't appreciate when I started out, but I appreciate now, is that international education is an important part of many students' lives. The impact is far-reaching, both for them as individuals as well as for society, for the places where they go back to live and work.
Stephen was a foundation member of the IEAA and he was president from 2008 to 2012.
Well, I think the award, for me personally and individually, it's very nice. It recognises a lot of the work I think that I did when I was involved in the association, and particularly as president as well. And the entire time I was on the board, I worked with excellent people who did a lot of very hard work. I think the key question for international education in Australia now is developing sustainable models. It's impossible to tell what international education might look like in 10 years, but that is in fact the challenge, is to try to imagine what it will look like and work towards that goal. It's not something that we necessarily need to learn, it's something that we need to remember. I think we've all learnt it. It's very much about the student and what the student gets out of the experience, and if we can hang on to that, then the best aspects of international education will come through in the end.